about how people actually do get pregnant. They still think that there is a chance that a rogue sperm that was in some pre-cum, which isn't really cum, more about that on my website here, might have travelled down the outside of the vulva and down into the vagina. It's just not likely to happen because even if there were sperm around on the outside of the body, they die really quickly because they need semen to keep them alive. So, but even when I do tell people the facts about why their risk is so low from mutual masturbation and from dry humping, they're still really, really worried about it, and they can't let go of that worry. So really my advice is less to do with about understanding what happens and more to do with understanding what's happening for you around worry and anxiety. Like, how do you deal with worry, and how do you deal with other kinds of worry and anxiety in your life? Okay, now worry and anxiety are constant. We all have things that we kind of may feel worried about or anxious about or sad about. But like all difficult feelings, they're temporary. Okay, so and they're difficult feelings for a reason. They're difficult and they can be difficult to deal with. But the best thing to do is not to try and fight it and not to try and reason with it, but just to allow yourself to feel these difficult feelings and to know that they're going to stop. So it's a little bit like a fart. Okay, so imagine you're trapped in a room with a fart. So rather than sitting in the fart and thinking this fart is never going to end, don't waft the fart, because you'll get up and you'll waft the fart everywhere and you'll get hot and sweaty and you'll feel annoyed because it still smells of farts. And don't get any air freshener and spray the air freshener at the fart, because then the room will smell of farts and air fresheners. So what you need to do is just to open a window and gently allow the fart to leave the room. It's a beautiful image, isn't it? But that's kind of what you need to do with worry. So if you are worrying that you're really, really pregnant, I told you all the facts. Okay, you just have to wait for the worry to leave the room like a fart. But also be aware that if you're worried that your period's really